डू यू थिंक कि मुंबई में मिडिल क्लास सच में बाहर जाते जा रहा है और सिर्फ एक सेट ऑफ ऑडियंस, एक टीजी ही है जो बच रहा मुंबई में?
I mean, I cannot mince words about it. It is becoming expensive.
What is GMLR?
So GMLR is Goregaon Mulund Link Road.
What do you see आज की जनरेशन के लिए क्या इम्पैक्ट आ रहा है इसमें?
नहीं, आजकल की जनरेशन, I would say they are the smarter generation.
मंडूप और नाहूर आपने क्यों चूज किया?
Mandop and Mulund were the industrial lands.
लग्जरी,
Time.
talking about studio homes, 1 BHK is also kind of a thing जो धीरे धीरे डिमांड कम होती जाए. So why is it the shift is happening? मुंबई में एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ हो रही है. जिस सिटी ने मिडिल क्लास को एक सपने दिखाए, आज वही सिटी मिडिल क्लास के रीच से बाहर हो रही है. प्रॉपर्टी प्राइसेस बढ़ रहे हैं, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक्सपांड हो रहा है. कल पवाई अपॉर्चुनिटी था, आज पवाई एक डेस्टिनेशन है. आज का सवाल यही है, भांडुप और नाहूर क्या एक ग्रोइंग और इमर्जिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं फॉर होम बायर्स? इसी को जानने के लिए आज हमारे साथ हैं मिस्टर करण फ्रॉम सृष्टि ग्रुप. करण, वेलकम टू बिहाइंड द ब्रिक्स. हाउ आर यू?
Good, good.
All good?
Yes.
I think this is the first time we are connecting on this podcast.
Yes, we are.
Before Karan, we proceed and going on this questionnaire. थोड़ा आप सृष्टि ग्रुप के बारे में बताइए. How did it started and how did you got into this business and what was all about it?
So Shrishti Group started in 91.
Okay.
My father, Mr. Rajesh, and my mama, Mr. Kamlesh Thakur, they started. So actually, iska roots were way before that. My Nana ji, Mr. H.J. Thakur, he was one of the first architects of Bombay, one of the first licensing architects of Bombay. I think unka badge number was 6 or 7 year old. Abhi pata nahi. See, he was practicing since the 60s.
Okay.
Being a professional, he is like, and with ethics at that time. बोला मैं बिजनेस नहीं करूंगा, आई एम अ प्रोफेशनल. बच्चे लोग तुम आए हो अभी, यू स्टार्टेड.
Okay.
So that's how my dad and my mama, they started in 91.
Okay.
And then 2 more family members. My younger mama, he joined, and Masi's husband.
Okay.
So the 4 of them, they're all professionals in their own right. Dad's an engineer. All of them are engineers, basically. Mechanical, civil.
So how they thought of real estate?
We were always connected to it. See, Nanaji was doing licensing. If you can say, majority of the buildings in Mulund, which were done in the 70s and the 80s,
Okay.
he had gotten the approvals for all of them.
Okay.
So, खून में ही था. Mama joined civil engineering because he wanted to get into the same line as, and it was always, in the 90s, it was always a fascinating line. And we started in the suburbs. So luckily, suburbs में इतनी problems नहीं होती थी वो time. Mulund, Bhandup was still those sleepy towns, which was not those high-flying glamour of Bandra Khar नहीं था. So it was relatively easier to get into Mulund, Bhandup, that sort of a market. And that's how. So Dad was interested. Dad actually was working in Otis.
Okay.
वो लिफ्ट बेचते थे सबको.
Okay.
That's how he got connected to a lot of builders. He sold a lot of lifts to a lot of old time builders who were there. That's how he also got really interested. बोला यार करना तो है इसमें. Mama, because of Nana's background, got into it. The other 2, one became an architect, so by natural उनको ही आना था. And the other one, Masi's husband, he's also a civil engineer. He was working with, I think, BRC at that time.
Okay.
He was involved in civil construction. बोला जब family business बन ही रहा है तो might as well, all of you join together.
Got the opportunity to dive into real estate.
So that's how they started in 91.
Okay.
And since 91, we have delivered over 5 million square feet.
Okay.
Across Mulund, Bhandup, Powai. We have got something in Ambernath also. We have got something in Jhu as well. Everything is done with OC, without any litigation, before timelines. So yeah, that's that. So that's how it had started.
So that was the roots, right?
That were the roots.
Yeah.
That
Shrishti
was
Group.
Shrishti Group.
Then how you got into this business?
I have got a very interesting story. I was, I was the black sheep of the family. मतलब मुझे नहीं करना, मुझे नहीं करना रियल एस्टेट. मैं IT करूँगा, मैं वो कोडिंग करूँगा, हैकिंग करूँगा, एथिकल हैकिंग करूँगा. हाँ. So that's how I got my degree in computer science.
Okay.
बोला मैं ये करूँगा, I want to do a startup. बहुत बचपन में वो सब मूवी देख के इंस्पायर हो गए थे, ये सब करेंगे.
एक्स्ट्रा मोटिवेट हो जाते हैं.
एक्स्ट्रा मोटिवेट हो गए थे. बोला ठीक है, did my 4 years of computer science. वो किया. देन आई वेंट टू US एज वेल.
Okay.
बोला अभी इसमें मास्टर्स भी करूँगा मैं, अपॉर्चुनिटी उधर ही है करके. तो वहाँ पे आई रिमेंबर आई वाज डूइंग दिस वन जावा प्रोग्राम जो हमको वी हैड एन असाइनमेंट, वी हैड टू डू दैट जावा प्रोग्राम, समथिंग वी हैड टू डू. दिस इज व्हाट नाउ, दिस वाज इन 2011.
Okay.
कर रहे थे तो कोई सबमिशन था विच वाज 7 o'clock इन द मॉर्निंग. रात को बैठ के हम लोग कोडिंग करे लगे हुए, चार लोग लगे हुए अपने एनर्जी ड्रिंक्स पी के कर रहे, कुछ हो नहीं रहे. सम एरर विच वाज कमिंग. इवेंचुअली आई थिंक एट 6 o'clock इन द मॉर्निंग पूरी रात लाइब्रेरी में पढ़े थे हम लोग. It's 6 in the morning we figured out there was some semicolon का मिस्टेक. वही टाइम पे डिसाइड कर दिया कि हो गया, बस हो गया, कोडिंग का जो सपना था रखो and change field. So basically I tell everyone it took me 2 degrees to realize कि मुझे computer science नहीं करना था. Yeah, it's a funny thing. But then I realized कि ठीक है, it's not computer science, then what? Then I started looking at finance. That seemed very interesting what was going on. So I did a bit of finance in the US as well. थोड़ा बहुत वहाँ पे भी काम किया. I worked with a few startups, worked on Wall Street for a bit.
Okay.
So that is what I did. But then US lifestyle became a bit too much. You know, अभी वापस घर जाने का टाइम आ गया. Now this is what I can't handle right now. ठीक है, come back. Surprisingly, I came back with nothing. There was no backup option, no job, nothing lined up. आ गया घर पे, पापा को बोला यार आपका बिजनेस है, मैं आके बैठता हूँ, मैं करूँगा, ये करूँगा, वो करूँगा, फाइनेंस सीख के आयो करूँ. I was working in Wall Street. So working on Wall Street, I was working like 17-18 hours a day. That lifestyle everyone knows.
Yeah, obviously.
Cut to, I'm back in 2014. बॉम्बे में कुछ नहीं हो रहा है.
Still figuring out.
सब बॉम्बे में at that time that the new rules had started coming in. DP 2034 had not come in, so everything was in a state of flux. किसको पता ही नहीं था कि कभी अप्रूवल आने वाला है, क्या आने वाला है. तो when I came back, I think for 4 or 5 months I went with dad to office. Well, let me understand the business क्या करना है. The only thing I understood is how to make my travel bookings. सुबह को we used to go to office, do our vacation planning and come back home. Nothing was happening at that time.
Correct, yeah. And
suddenly working 17-18 hours a day to working almost 2 hours a day. That
drastic change.
It's a very drastic change. It couldn't. So बोले नहीं, I need to get out. So luckily I got an opportunity to work with ICICI Prudential Real Estate.
Okay.
So they were doing a private equity real estate fund. I thought चलो यहाँ पे जाते. It's related to finance. It's related to the industry. So it makes sense. I started working with them, had a great experience.
Okay.
Good team. I mean, I'm still connected to everyone. So that was the sort of bonding that we have with that.
Lovely.
And worked there for
This was in which year?
This was, I think, I started in 2014. I was working there till I think about 2017.
Okay.
Yes, about 3.5 years I worked with them. Then I realized कि यार अभी eventually वो भी आ गया कि अभी ICICI है तो after all there are a lot of compliance checks that need to be followed. Correct. It's not like it's not a small company to grow in. There are, because of the size, there are too many checks that need to be done at every place. So जो growth होना चाहिए was not
at that
pace which I wanted. मतलब ठीक है, जितना absorb कर सकते थे, जितना ले सकते थे उसे ले लिया. They're like ठीक है, now start moving towards the business. So then I started working with one of the biggest developers of Bombay. वही building में थे. So that was also very funny. नीचे मिले थे, his CEO met me नीचे. We had gone down. तो मस्ती में I was just telling my boss, यार तुम लोग कुछ कर नहीं रहे हो, मेरे को काम नहीं करना है. This guy was next to us and we knew each other socially. I just told him, मैं आता हूँ आपके पास, ये लोग बहुत टाइम पास कर रहे हैं ICICI में, मुझे कुछ नहीं आ रहा है. We had a good laugh. Everyone was friends, so we were just having. Cut to 1 week later, this guy calls me, you were supposed to come and meet me. तेरे को join करना था ना, क्या हो गया? बोले ठीक है, I'll come. So that's how I left ICICI and started working with these guys. The guy was very big. The exposure I got was outstanding.
Okay.
We were looking at each and everything. वो 500 मीटर से लेके 50,000 मीटर के सब प्लॉट देखे मैंने बॉम्बे के.
Okay.
And everyone used to come to him. Banks used to come to him. Your landowners used to come to him. Societies used to come to him. The scale was unparalleled.
Correct.
So that sort of a exposure was very vital to understand what was happening. And after about 1.5-2 years, शादी का टाइम आ गया तो बोला अभी. And anyways, the company also was not doing that great at that time. So बोला ठीक है, now I just need to take it easy. and start going back to the business. I have absorbed whatever I could, and now it makes sense to go back to the
So
business.
it could basically it gives you a good learnings, you can say.
That was the idea.
Considering all those aspects of it,
Yeah, that was the idea. So it's like, ठीक है, जितना भी करना था, I've done, and now I really can't work under anyone else. तो it makes sense now to go back to the business and grow our own business. I mean, everyone's there. They've been running since 91. अभी धीरे धीरे उनकी भी एज हो चुकी है.
Correct.
There's someone who needs to come in and start taking up. बोला ठीक है. Then I joined the business in 2019.
Okay.
Just before COVID.
Since you joined, what change you have saw in terms of the buyer perspective? जो पहले जिस तरीके से एक एक्सपेक्टेशंस होती हैं बायर की, एंड एज एन जनरेशन यू जॉइन द बिजनेस एंड यू अंडरस्टूड कि क्या है मार्केट में, व्हाट यू चेंज द पर्सपेक्टिव फ्रॉम द सृष्टि ग्रुप पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू टुवर्ड्स योर होम बायर्स?
सी पर्सपेक्टिव ऐसा था, बिफोर इट वाज अ वेरी इन्वेस्टर ड्रिवन मार्केट. जो बायर्स भी आते थे ना, लाइक ठीक है, they were not actual users. They were like, आज मैंने फ्लैट लिया, चल मेरा 1 फ्लैट रख, 2 फ्लैट रख, 5 फ्लैट रख. It was mainly from investment perspective because the prices were rising. So catering to those buyers was very different than catering to an actual user. After COVID, the trend changed because of the new rules that started coming in. The GST rules that came in.
Even RERA got introduced.
Yes. Demonetization happened and all of that happened. So investors धीरे कम होते गए. जो returns होने चाहिए थे investors को, they were not finding that sort of lucrative returns, and then the actual buyers started coming in.
Correct.
So catering to that buyer is a very different sort of it's a very different sort of an approach. वो buyer ऐसा है, वो एक चीज पूछता है,
एक चीज देखता है,
एक चीज पूछता है, because it's a hard money. If you're taking a 20-30 year loan for your apartment, वो एक रुपए का हिसाब रखता है. So catering to those sort of buyers, so I changed the whole perspective, saying that the sales team, even first we never had a sales team as such. We just had it was just dad sitting and doing and working with our 2-3 trusted CPs, and we sold enough flats for it, so we were okay with it. But when the shift happened in mainly post COVID and a little before COVID, when it started shifting, we actually kept a sales team. We gave a mandate. And we had some 10 or 15 people working for us who were doing sales in a professional way.
Correct. Completely in-house it might you have started off, right?
In-house we've just started right now. But we started with the mandate form because we wanted to understand how that system
approach has to go. Yeah, that's very important.
How do you go to the market? Correct. And how do you talk to these customers? What are they looking for? What are their pain points? See, as an owner, वो मेरे पास वो उतना पेन पॉइंट नहीं पहुंचेगा जो मेरा ब्रोकर ही हैंडल कर लेता था. After that it became very different. Now first people used to come to us. Now we have to go to the people. So that was a shift which I had seen. Correct.
That's the biggest shift you can say. When you approach investors, when you get that kind of audience, it's very different. And once you have the home buyers who has so much into it, right?
Yes.
Even I have an example, one of the flat, which is, maybe an affordable, you can say, range around 40 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 1 BHK. They see every detail. They has to check everything across. See, they get the opportunity to buy a home maybe once in a lifetime. That's the biggest, you can say investment or you can kind of, purchase that they do. So they go very nagging to that. क्या चाहिए, क्या नहीं चाहिए. दे भी दो तो भी कमी है और जितना करो उतना ही है. Both the perspective, from both the ways, it's not just from the buyer's perspective.
From their perspective, it is justified because, like I told you, 20 साल का अपना, he's binding himself to a 20-year loan, a 30-year loan. उसका आधा कमाई उसका EMI में जाने वाला है. So he has to be doubly sure of what he's getting. And अगर उसको नहीं मिलता है तो that satisfaction he'll not get of owning an apartment.
Yes.
So he has to be, whatever the buyer who comes in, they have to be so careful and cautious. कि वो एक चीज देखेंगे, ये टाइल में नॉक हो रहा है, इसमें प्रॉब्लम है, इधर कुछ मेरा सीपेज का इशू आ रहा है, या बैंक का पोजेशन आगे पीछे हो रहा है, तो मेरा इसका मेंटेनेंस चार्जेस का कैसे होगा, कभी लगेगा, उतना EMI लगेगा. So it is a lot of this buyer sees a lot of things.
So इस चीज में आपको क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा, with these experiences, with these examples that we have discussed? So what values that you feel now Shrishti has into it for the customers? What are the pillars? Maybe you can say a simple.
See, pillars, we were very clear right since the start. Is that we have to be very completely transparent with our customers. We have to give them a good quality product. These are some things which are non-negotiable for us. Even before this shift started happening, even with our investors as well, we were very clear कि सर हम इतना ही देंगे, इतना ही दे सकते हैं और यही करके देने वाले. In fact, with Nana ji, we had a philosophy of, and even now we have a philosophy of under promise and over deliver. पहले तो हमारे वो कुछ बनते नहीं थे, सेल्स फ्लैट, सैम्पल फ्लैट पहले तो नहीं बनते थे. नाउ वी हैव स्टार्टेड मेकिंग ऑल ऑफ इट बिकॉज ऑफ द शिफ्ट. But whatever we promise, if you see agreements, our agreements or anyone else's agreements, you see the standard clauses जो है, tile देंगे, ये देंगे. There are no make specified, which is an industry practice. For us, for example, because we are designers in house, we have got architects in house. वो हमारे यहाँ पे पूरा वो मैपिंग होता है, पूरा इंटीरियर बिठाते हैं.
You have that plus point, right?
We have that plus point. So पूरा इंटीरियर बिठाते हैं कस्टमर का. And because the sizes of the apartments are such that कि to be a fact, आज sizes नहीं है बड़े apartment. We don't have that luxury apartments that we used to have पहले. So the planning has to be really tight. Really. You can say it has to be worked upon so that आपको passages नहीं, wastage नहीं है ज़्यादा. So the buyer who buys an apartment, अगर उसको लगता है 500 फुट का अपार्टमेंट है, ऐसा नहीं कि उसको 300 का लगना चाहिए. वो लंबे passages आ गए बीच में, आड़े टेढ़े रूम आ गए. That we don't want. So we go down to the level saying हम लोग अभी जैसे टाइल लेते हैं, वो टाइल का एक्चुअल मैपिंग कर देते हैं इंटीरियर में कि जॉइंट उधर किसके किधर आने वाले. एंड अकॉर्डिंगली वी डिसाइड द टाइल साइजेस एज वेल. कि आज सपोज मेरा वो बड़ा, मैं 8x4 का मैंने टाइल ले लिया, मेरा यहाँ पे सोफा आ गया, तो जॉइंट सोफा के पीछे चला जाता है. तो द बायर हु कम्स इन एक्सपेक्टिंग दोज गंदा लाइंस, दे विल सी अ सीमलेस टाइल which is not a marble but is a tile. But that sort of a buyer, it's a thing of pride for them. कोई भी घर पे आते बोले यार जॉइंट ही नहीं है, it looks like a marble but it is not. So we go down to that level of
detailing, you can say.
Like for windows, we have got double glass windows which are standard. There is no compromise on that. Soundproof windows which are standard. Be it our 60-70 lakh वाला फ्लैट या मेरे 2-3 करोड़ वाला फ्लैट. This is a standard concept. Homes by modular kitchens again are a standard concept. So we have got that feature. We do like a plug and play home. Correct. Where the buyer has to just come in with their movable furniture. बाकी मैं सब बना के देता हूँ अंदर.
Lovely.
And which we have been following right since the start. These one or two things were the pillars which dad, mama, nana, everyone followed. Like what you have to give to the buyer, it has to be in excess of what you have promised, what you have committed. भले उसमें मेरा आगे पीछे होता है, but these are the standards that we uphold ourselves. Correct.
As you also said, you always under promise and deliver more than what it has been promised.
Yes.
That's the core, you can say.
That's the core.
USP of it.
That's the core.
Talking about sales, हम sales पे बात कर ही रहे थे. You talked about you given to a mandate, then you planned off, कैसे sales work कर रहा है. Though a perspective of buyer is different.
Yeah.
So talking about CPs, how do you see them as a network?
CPs are our partners. I mean, nowadays what has happened is we have to go to the CPs. It's now we can't. Now the CPs can't be monopoly. I mean, पहले जो monopoly होता था, like 2-3 brokers in every town or every area will have those 2-3 famous brokers who are running the whole show. आज from an organized broker to someone like an Anurag who has got lots of people working for him, to a single chai wala, all have become CPs, and we have to cater to all of them because, like I told you, we have to go to the customers. So wherever we get the lead, we have to go to them, we have to talk to them, and they are our partners. You can say about 60 to 70% of our sales are clearly driven. It's driven by CPs only because these are the guys who have got actual connects with the customers. आज मैं कितना भी marketing कर लूँ, coding कर लूँ, ये कर लूँ, the actual connect that personal connect. There's a personal connect that only CPs can get us. No one else can do that.
They have the kind of touch with the home buyers directly, right?
Yes.
Understood. So you understood CPs, like how working with your sector and sales का हम discuss कर रहे थे.
Yeah.
See, when I started this podcast, I had one thing in my mind जो मैंने बताई, the change that we already seeing it in Mumbai itself, right? जैसे मैंने कहा कि जो सिटी ने सपने दिखाए मिडिल क्लास को घर लेने के लिए, आज वही सिटी मिडिल क्लास के रीच के बाहर होती जा रही है बिकॉज ऑफ इंक्रीजिंग द प्राइसिंग. सो डू यू थिंक कि मुंबई में मिडिल क्लास सच में बाहर जाते जा रहा है और सिर्फ एक सेट ऑफ ऑडियंस, एक टीजी ही है जो बच रहा है मुंबई में?
See, middle class है. I mean, I cannot mince words about it. It is becoming expensive. Day by day, it is becoming expensive. But as you see, अभी तक job opportunities बॉम्बे में है. It is not like Bangalore, which is dependent on IT jobs. आज मैं अगर IT हूँ, मैं वर्क फ्रॉम होम करूँ, मैं किधर से भी कोने में से बैठ के कर सकता हूँ. मैं गांव में बैठ के करूँ, मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Right.
Bombay, because it is banking and financial hub where you have to go to offices. So there, this people, this TG, they have to remain in Bombay. But the sad reality is, it is becoming expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It is. I mean, this is something which you can't. I mean, if we get support from the authorities to do it, obviously we would also bring down our prices and get on to it. But आज क्या हो गया? Everything has become so expensive. There is no way that we can afford to pass on any savings.
Correct.
To the end user as well. And there are multiple factors for it. यार. I mean, starting off, सबसे बड़ा तो government ही है. I mean, it is a blunt way of saying it, but government, which was supposed to give us approvals, they are now almost 30 to 40% partner in our projects because of premiums and everything. And everything is linked to the ready reckoner rate.
Yes,
every year the rate is increasing.
Yes.
तो जब तक गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से सपोर्ट नहीं आता है, either holding the rates or coming up with some policies for rental housing, because I have seen rental housing in developed markets. I was in US, I was in Chicago, New York, wherever I was. There is a lot of support for rental housing where you make those 1 and 2 bedroom units, you rent it out in the open market. But if I do that in Bombay, it is really not possible because I have to load all the premiums first and then I can't sell. And my rental yield doesn't support that capital infusion for the banks as well.
Yes.
So that is one aspect which has to be looked upon. The regulatory aspect is there. And then there is your the landowners. Land is one thing जिसकी value बढ़ती ही जाती है. And landowners in the city, because there are so few land parcels left, उनको लगता है यार we are now sitting on gold. So they also have to understand
even
that
there's a spike of something, government infrastructure is coming up. So
yes.
Even the land prices go to the
land prices shoot up.
Completely shoot up.
So even the landowners have to understand that
See, there are many factors, right?
There are many factors too.
From land to everything, which basically increase the prices.
Increase the
in terms
prices,
of
yeah.
Whatever we're discussing out.
So what has come to it, initially when we started, why builders everyone lied. My dad used to tell me, we used to have those 50%, 100% profits. रुपए की चीज 2 रुपए होता था. Now we have become an industry where we are working on margins of 15-20%. उसमें से भी this is pre-tax.
Correct.
आज उसमें मैं tax लगा दूँ 30%, we are working on the 10-15% margins. तो where is the scope for reducing prices? So that is, I mean, it's an unfortunate reality, but it is what it is. Unless we get unless we get really some benefits from the government, which can be passed on directly to the customers.
Correct.
Then I don't know how we'll get to do that affordable housing for all thing.
So talking about affordable market, in Mumbai itself, we can see many areas are there, which are catering to affordable segments. So from Mulund, you can say Thane is definitely not right in the TG of affordability as of now. It's growing on a next level because of its upcoming infra. Metro line is coming there. Too much of development is happening. So before we go into other segment, I just wanted to understand what is GMLR and how does it helping that location to take it ahead.
So GMLR is Goregaon Mulund Link Road. This is, I think, the last east-west connectivity which was envisaged in the 60s. I may be wrong, but whatever I have read, this was actually one of the first one which was envisaged, a clean-cut east-west connectivity from from the eastern suburbs to the western suburbs.
Yes.
It was started in the 60s, but because of various reasons, the national park in between and a couple of other reasons, it never was fructified. Then JVLR came up, SALR came up,
Right.
and the other links started coming up.
Yes.
So this is the last connectivity problem that needs to be addressed, so that everywhere there is a connection between east and west. Now, if you see Bombay, east and west connections काफी कम है. it is the linear connections which are there. So GMLR is, like I said, like what SCLR did and what JVLR did for Powai and Goregaon, Powai and Jogeshwari. GMLR will do that for Bhandup, Mulund and your Goregaon markets when it comes out at Film City. So there is already development which is happening on the Goregaon side.
Correct.
The prices are pretty high. Goregaon East, because of Oberoi and a couple of other developments that have happened,
Yes.
the prices are generally high. Bhandup and Mulund are the only pockets where where prices are relatively affordable. And once GMLR comes up and the link is operational, there are a lot of offices in Goregaon. So people who are traveling to Goregaon, it's like a 20-minute drive for them.
It will be saving the time, obviously.
They'll be saving at least 1 to 2 hours of their life. Traveling one way
on a daily basis,
4 hours daily.
Correct,
almost. Because if you go from Goregaon to Mulund, it'll take you in peak hours, it'll take you at least 2.5 hours. And once you're there in 20 minutes, it saves a lot of time.
So do you see opportunities in Bhandup and all Mulund in these areas in terms of development?
Definitely. There's a lot of opportunity which is there in Mulund and Bhandup.
Which can be considered as affordability as of now?
As of now, yeah. But after Goregaon Mulund link road comes up, their prices will also shoot up.
Yeah, I think this is the right time for the opportunities.
Right time for people to invest into these areas, Bhandup and Mulund. And more than that, now Bhandup and Mulund have got a lot of branded players coming in. Initially, Bhandup and Mulund, Bhandup was the working class neighborhood. Mulund is where it was predominantly Kutchi, Gujarati, Jain, business sort of
a community which was there.
Business community which was there,
Right.
who wanted to stay close to the station. Their office was in VT, so they used to take the train and just go to VT.
Yes.
But and there was a lot of industries also in Mulund. So now with the closure of the industries, all of the industries are moved out of Bombay. So with the closure of industries, there are good land parcels. A planned development. Mulund was actually one of the first planned suburbs of Bombay.
Okay.
So if you go to Mulund, you see those greenery everywhere, proper roads, footpaths everywhere.
Right.
I spent my childhood in Mulund, so I remember everything. We used to we could walk everywhere, and there were these big land parcels which were occupied by factories. Now they have started coming to development, so it's now a planned development which is happening. Because of the big boys coming in, there is so much stock that is coming. The prices are relatively affordable, but once this link opens up,
Yes.
we have always seen whenever an infrastructure link opens up, everything, the prices along the link, the price increase. So this is the right time. If we hope that the link opens up in the next 2 to 3 years. So people should definitely see
As an opportunity as of now, right? Like we saw for Powai. As an opportunity, and this is the opportunity for the area which is Mulund, Bhandup, Nahur. We're talking about those areas as well. And I think it could go for them.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you see आज की generation के लिए क्या impact आ रहा है इस पे?
नहीं, आजकल की generation, I would say they are the smarter generation. We are millennials. हम लोग since I started, I mean, you must have also done it in college. I also done it in college. रात को 12-1 बजे तो पार्टी करते थे, सुबह 4 बजे 5 बजे लग जाते थे काम करने. So we got into the rat race of building money, making money, and we got into. I don't know about you. मेरे को भी वो कोई ना कोई problems होती है. Most of my friends I have seen, when they're in their 30s, they have got all sorts of back pain हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, बाल झड़ रहे हैं. All of those issues are there. But this generation which has come in, the Gen Z and the Gen Alpha, I really like them because it was in language you can say बोले load नहीं लेते. I am taking break for my mental health.
Correct.
मेरे को भी आता है. I've got people working for me in office. Like, sir, my mental health is not great. I need some time for myself. I am not coming to office. I mean, as a manager, dealing with them is painful, but I do understand where they're coming from. So this generation actually appreciates the time that you need to give yourself, which I really like about these guys. Baki everything else aside, but
Talking about positives.
Talking about positives, this is what I really like, and which kind of resonates also somehow, now that I look back, saying that यार इतना भागम भाग कर लिया, थोड़ा टाइम और खुद को दे सकते थे इसमें.
Which is fact we are not given it. हम लगे रहते हैं काम पे.
लगे रहते हैं.
Even I remember जब मैंने भी start किया था abstract, so I used to, ठीक है दिन भर तो आप काम करते हो, ऑफिस में होते ही हो. Even after coming to home, I just had my dinner. Again I have to go back to the work. मैं पूरी रात काम पे बैठता था. Then again that journey goes 365 days. I didn't took a leave for Sundays. ठीक है वो टाइम दे के भी you get something out of it. वो मैं देता ही आगे जाके.
Yeah.
वो सिचुएशन पे उस जगह पे आपको लेके आ जाता है.
That is true.
जो आपने मेहनत की वो आपको डेफिनेटली यू गेट दैट इन रिटर्न.
That is true.
बट या टाइम इज व्हाट वी कैन से, बिकॉज आई ऑल्सो बिलीव इन दैट कि जब आपके पास वो टाइम ही नहीं है तो डोंट हैव व्हाटएवर लग्जरी यू कैरिंग यू विथ यू डजंट हैव एनी मीनिंग टू इट, राइट?
That is true. That is true.
सो जब हम इस चीज़ पे बात कर रहे हैं, लग्जरी पे हम समझ रहे हैं इस मार्केट को भी लेके, भांडुप और नाहूर आपने क्यों चूज़ किया? जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ GMLR यू आर अवेयर कि ये हो रहा है, इस रीज़न से हम यहाँ इस मार्केट में हमने एंट्री की. और जो प्राइस पॉइंट हम अभी देख रहे हैं, दो इट इज़ अफोर्डेबल बट इट इज़ काइंड ऑफ यू कैन से मिड वैल्यू काइंड ऑफ टिकट साइज विच इज़ ऑफरिंग.
Yeah.
सो उसमें होम बायर्स के लिए क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं? अभी वी अंडरस्टूड अबाउट टाइम जोन, बट व्हाट एल्स यू फील विच कैन बेनिफिट देम ऑफ ओनिंग एट होम एट दीज लोकेशंस?
See, like I told you, पहले जब मैंने आपको बताया, मांडुप एंड मुलुंड वो इंडस्ट्रियल लैंड्स, पुराने जो इंडस्ट्री चलते, नाउ दोज इंडस्ट्रीज आर कन्वर्टेड इनटू हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्सेस. सो देयर इज a good land bank which is available. Industries are big, so there is a good land bank which is available where you can do a planned development. I mean, like our developments, I have got developments on Goregaon Mulund Link Road. We have done developments in Bhandup. We have done it in Mulund. Because we had this industrial land, we can plan a lot of things. Like I told you, you need amenities in the building. And it's become very essential these days. You can't stay in a single building without any amenities. You staying in a single building, सामने वाले घर में मेरे को रहना है तो यार it's no better than staying in a chaal.
Correct. Yeah.
So I would, that's why we also envisage, because we have got these bigger land parcels. Why not do something with the buildings, with the amenities, which affects the overall, health and mental balance of the people who are coming to stay with.
Yes.
And it's a great thing to see. The Purane developments also that we did on LBS, what we did in Mulund, we always have that concept where we have to give, even for a single building, if we are doing, we have to give a small gym inside. Bigger buildings, obviously, we have got gardens,
Correct.
we have got swimming pools, we have got everything. It it just gives you a sense of pride. I mean, I was not there when these buildings were developed, but even now when I go to these buildings, I have my friends who are staying there, my relatives who are staying there, the people that we have sold to are staying there.
Correct.
They are still happy with the kind of place we gave them, because their generation, the kids who grew up with their running around that open spaces in a safe gated place instead of rather running around on the roads, they're all inside the complex and they're enjoying everything inside. And in terms of infrastructure, because we are doing gyms, we are doing swimming pools, people don't need to go outside and take memberships of these
it's a gated
clubs.
community, right?
It's a community. It's a community that grows. So that is why Mulund and Bhandup are very good, because you get these sort of planned developments, which is slightly difficult in the other markets that you get.
Okay. उन मार्केट में हमने ये भी देखा है, जैसे पहले एक हर चीज़ की एक अपनी डिमांड है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग द डिमांड इज ओवर, but it is slowly getting wiped out from the market. Talking about studio homes, 1 BHK is also kind of a thing जो धीरे धीरे डिमांड कम होती जा रही है. So why is it the shift is happening? Studio I can say, which is completely getting wiped out, but might be what is your perspective on it?
My perspective is, I have seen studios coming up in a big way, especially in areas in Bhandup. Because see, studio and 1 BHK, like we come back to what pricing that you're talking about. Studio and 1 BHK is still affordable for people.
Correct.
And majority of the buyers who are coming in, people who are staying, they are staying, but people who are moving into the city, for work or whatever reasons, for them, first time home buyers, a studio and a 1 bedroom is still affordable rather than going for a bigger 2 bedroom and 3 bedroom.
But there's also scarcity, na?
There is scarcity. Yeah, there's scarcity, because the cost of construction of a studio and 1 bedroom is actually higher than a 2 bedroom.
Acha? Is it? How? Can you explain?
Because see, studio in a 1 bedroom, generally we have to give 2 bathrooms. And in a 2 bedroom we give 2 bathrooms. The cost of construction of an additional bathroom just adds to the cost.
Correct.
And the second thing is, when you're planning for these smaller sizes, the column grids and everything, the construction that has happening, I have to look at the entire building as such. I don't have to look at a single unit.
Correct, yeah.
So when I'm doing a much smaller unit, my columns have to be closer together. So मेरे नीचे parking में effect होता है. So I have to plan the building in such a way that I achieve the right balance.
Yes.
So that is why, in general, what I have seen, cost of construction of a 1 bedroom, but it obviously it is lower, but the margins on a 1 bedroom is much lower than a 2 bedroom.
Okay.
That is the issue.
But you are not seeing any shift as of now ki studios and 1 BHKs are getting wiped out, and there's demand of 2 BHK or bigger spaces, you can say, are increasing?
After COVID, obviously bigger spaces have started increasing, but there will always be a demand for a studio and a one bedroom. So that is why in my projects I always have a component of one bedroom, because that is what is fast moving.
So what do you think, just in one word, Bhandup or Nahur as a location, what gives a home buyer, which they feel they should invest here?
See, Bhandup and Mulund, again coming back to that, Bhandup, Nahur, Mulund, these are the last locations where you are getting planned development. The infrastructure links that are coming up. You have got the national park which is nearby. In Mulund, I mean, I grew up in Mulund. I still remember first time I Bombay में किधर बारिश नहीं पड़ी, Mulund में पड़ी है. Because of the hill and the national park and everything which is close by, there's always a green cover and the temperature is slightly cooler.
Correct.
So that's why I would prefer, and obviously it is comparatively affordable than rest of the city. Yeah. So you should definitely consider those areas.
What about government policies? Does they help you in sort of way, or is it not?
Government policies is, they have made it easier slightly compared to what it was. But there is a lot more that they can do.
Okay. Maybe can you give some examples?
Like a simple thing about your balconies, which was pre-2012, they were all free. They were all free of FSI. It was just the construction that was involved. So you see the old buildings that you see, they have got, every room has a balcony. So now, when you add a slight outdoor space, it is good because you are letting the fresh air and everything which is coming in. Everything which is coming in. Post 2012, when they started charging for the balconies as well, so the builders made sense that, instead of giving a balcony, we'd rather enclose it and give a slightly bigger apartment. And even the buyers were of that mentality that what's the point of a balcony? Pehle ghar itne chote hai, mere ko aur I'd rather enclose it and keep it inside. Yeah. So if they bring back that rule saying that, okay, now balconies are free, so everyone will start giving balconies again. Correct. Even for elevation. The sad reality of Bombay is we can't make beautiful buildings because of the rules that are so stringent with us. I cannot replicate, if you see what Hirandani has done, I cannot replicate another Powai because they have changed the rules so much that I cannot make those sort of buildings again without paying a premium to the government. All of those previously were free, so we could design beautiful structures. And every city, I feel, they need to come up with certain policies which will let you make beautiful buildings. Nahi to kya boxes banenge, then what is the difference between what's the point of I'm coming back to what's the point of an architect then? My architects tell me yaar hum log kuch kar hi nahi sakte, sirf chhajje mein play karna hai, uska karenge kya? You can't design beautiful buildings that way. So those things, those are the sort of things that the government really needs to look at.
Similarly, in terms of redevelopment, which you talk about, Mumbai is completely getting the shift of it because there is no space, no land is available. So it's completely going to a redevelopment of shift. So how Srishti Group plays a role in terms of redevelopment?
So redevelopment is historically we have been looking at open land projects only, and we are very fortunate since we have whatever projects that we have currently ongoing. They were all factory lands which we were developing. So that's why we have develop those planned communities that we have developed.
Right.
But we do realize that redevelopment is the future, and the older buildings need to be replaced with something new, and so we are looking at a lot of redevelopment options. In fact, we have undertaken I think 2 or 3 buildings that we are doing. They are redevelopment options just to understand how the market is functioning, what the people want, and what my friends also have been doing. I just understand that the redevelopment is now the way to go in the future. The only thing that comes there is the existing society members shouldn't treat their homes as one time. It's like a lottery ticket. They have to just understand कि it's not like हम builder है तो हम massive profit कमा के लेके भाग जाएंगे. And it's an industry also for us. 12-15% का margin बचा है अभी. They also have to understand that if you have to go into something new, they have to think about the collective good of the society, not just 2-3 members who are thinking individuals who are मेरा pocket भरो बाकी क्या देखेंगे कि क्या है.
That's a hard reality.
It is a harsh reality. I mean, it is what it is. But
Do you have any cases or something similar to it in your customer base? Yeah.
In redevelopment? नहीं, redevelopment तो यार we have been negotiating. There was one society that I was talking to. I remember everything is fine, papers are in place, everything is in place. So we spoke to them, the society members approached us, we spoke to them, whatever it is, ठीक है. Then we came to percentages. Okay, we give them a good percentage as well because there was value in the project. So we give them a good option as well, rent, corpus and whatever we give them. Suddenly the society secretary comes in and says, अरे ये सब ठीक है, मेरा क्या? बोला मेरा क्या मतलब आपको सबको तो जो मिल रहा है वो दे रहे. As a token, okay, because you are doing everything, maybe you come on board, help us, we do something like a consultancy sort of a thing where you become our advocate for the society and do it. Okay, finalized everything. Then next day the chairman comes in, अभी मेरा क्या? उसके बाद secretary आया, मेरा क्या? बोला आप तीनों ही कर लो बाबा, मेरे से नहीं होता है. But
so that's the reality behind what's going into a simple restructure which you see.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of things to make it happen.
It takes a lot of things to make it happen. It needs a lot of patience.
Yeah.
And here you're not see why we like open lands is because you're dealing with one person. One or two people maximum.
Correct,
Here you're dealing with an entire society.
Yeah.
10 भी flat है, you're dealing with 10 people, and then there are obviously other people.
20 minds.
20 minds.
Goes into it.
20 minds. So it becomes challenging at times, and there are a lot of factors that go into it. So.
Correct. Anything you saw in your period, since you joined Shrishti till now, any customer case which you felt ki, by doing such small detailing as we mentioned on when you started off this podcast, you mentioned small detailing you look into while developing this homes or you plan the way accordingly you want it. तो वहाँ पे कहीं आपको ऐसा लगा कि किसी कस्टमर ने कुछ ऐसा सिखा दिया यार, which we also made a shift into our business, जिससे भी हमें लगा कि it's getting benefit to them in terms of it.
नहीं, see detailing in general, because like I told you, we are designers ourselves. We pretty much take care of all the detailing that we are doing. In fact, there was this one customer who had come in, I remember, घूम के आया था, सब जगह फ्लैट देख के आया था. Eventually he came in, he liked the flat so much, he didn't even negotiate. Check दे दिया. I think that was one of my sales team was telling me, I was not there, my team was telling me, well, sir, we closed the deal in 5 minutes.
But this is very rare.
This is very rare. So obviously 5 minutes.
Negotiation हम Indians में है. Negotiate तुम करते
I know, but I was also surprised when my sales team told me. I was surprised. बोला है कौन, मेरे को मिलना पड़ेगा इसके लिए. Generally I meet the customers, but not every one of them because we are doing so much. I have to meet this guy. Who is this who has done it in 5 minutes? I am very happy because मेरा flat ले लिया 5 मिनट में बिक गया. And I asked him कि यार what made you do this
decision? Yeah.
What made you do this? Well, he told me, see, I was home hunting for about 10 months.
Okay.
हर बिल्डर के पास गया हूँ मैं. In that entire belt, थाना के प्रोजेक्ट्स देखे, मुलुंड के देखे, भांडुप के देखे, सब जगह पे देखे मैंने. I have been to many builders. But what I found, because we had done a sample flat and a show flat, what builder finish, we generally do a builder finish flat as well. This is what you're getting inside the home. So what I saw there, which none of the big boys are giving me. मैं सब brand के पास गया. At simple things. बोलता है मेरा जो there's a new rule which has come in saying that every home should have a fire sprinkler. Every room should have a fire sprinkler.
Yes, correct.
Any other building that I went to, everyone had the लाल गंदे color के that red pipes that are coming in and
inside the flat it is. Inside the room.
Inside the room it is. The red pipes are there all across.
Yes.
But in your project, like he was telling me, in your project I can see only the sprinkler. तो ये क्या मैं ना कि क्या है, बोले सर हमने कवर करके दे दिया. It's a standard across the building. But I can see just that small sprinkler, and that is also placed in such a way कि मेरा दूसरा इंटीरियर खराब नहीं होता है. And small thing like a AC, this thing. बोला वो देख के गया, बोला AC का मेरा पाइपिंग किया हुआ है. I have given space for छज्जा. I have done the copper piping, everything. He saw all of that. बोला मेरे को तो इंडोर आउटडोर करना है. तो moving in for me, he's like I have to move in because he was residing somewhere. He had to move out building. Some issue was there. But he's like I have to move into a place where I can move in 15 days.
Correct.
So that is why I liked it. ये तुम लो और मैं चला.
Small detailing. See?
Small detailing.
It is just hidden.
It is hidden.
Right? But
hidden.
Just what.
So the sales team knows. They tell it. But तो customer who is actually going out in the market, like I told you, coming back to that customer, ये एक रुपए की चीज दिखेगा कि क्या है. जिधर उसका पैसा बचेगा. आज ये लगा हुआ है, ठीक है, एसी का पाइपिंग लगा हुआ है, एसी का पाइपिंग बच गया, विंडो लगे हुए हैं, वो बच गया, फॉल सीलिंग किया हुआ है, वो बच गया. That sort of a customer, that sort of audience that you are targeting, they don't want to spend on interiors. A lot of these people, a lot of people that I have got in my projects, they are those first time home buyers who want a good place to stay in.
Correct.
So that is why they are very happy with what we are giving.
So what is your forte in Srishti Group?
I am the youngest one, तो मेरे को तो सब कराते सब कराते कुछ भी ये बोला है, कुछ भी अगर करना है, they don't want to do it, बोलते हैं करण कर लेना, देख लेते कर ले. So but generally I look at sales, marketing, financing, and some bit of acquisitions as well.
Okay. सभी देख रहे हैं.
नहीं बचा है वो, मतलब I tried going to BMC and SRA, but वो उतना पेशेंस नहीं था मेरे में करने का. I tried doing that. I went to the construction site also. I was just looking there blankly. मतलब मेरा कॉन्ट्रैक्टर मेरे को आके बोलता है सर आप बीच में खड़े हो प्लीज हटो. ठीक है मैं कर दूँ, बाकी पीछे से आप लोग को करो. I do what I understand. All of this is pretty much simple for me. So that's why I do all of it. नहीं तो भी अभी भी कितना जरूरत पड़ती है, अगर जाना पड़ता है BMC में जाके खड़े हो जाते हैं, अप्रूवल लेने वाला ओके सर जाके खड़े हो जाते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं.
So sales is what you can see, looking into it.
Sales, marketing, acquisitions.
मार्केटिंग पे थोड़ा बात करते हैं.
Yes.
Being is also my forte as well. हम समझते हैं हम जिस तरीके से प्रोडक्ट को मार्केट करना चाहते हैं, so it's the same thing that we have to market across. जब तक वो डेवलप हो रहा है, रेडी हो रहा है कस्टमर के लिए. तो बहुत सारी मार्केटिंग गिमिक्स हम दिखते हैं मार्केट में होती है, विच वी जनरली डोंट प्रैक्टिस, बट हम देखते हैं जिस तरीके से मार्केट में बायर को अट्रैक्ट किया जाता है विद डिफरेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ ऑफर्स, यू नो. सो व्हाट डू यू फील, व्हाट इज राइट फॉर द कस्टमर? शैल वी डू दैट काइंड ऑफ गिमिक थिंग जस्ट टू पुल हिम इनसाइड द शो, और व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू फील इज?
I mean, it's a harsh reality. You have to gimmick to pull him in. आज मैं नहीं करूँगा, दूसरा कोई करके जाएगा. But what makes sense is what's behind it is gimmicks are fine, but if you're not delivering the quality that you have promised, that is a big no. So you have to deliver whatever, even if it is a gimmick, whatever you're doing, you have to deliver what you're promising, even if it doesn't make sense to you as a company. A simple case, I think we had in bathrooms, we actually had shown Kohler.
Okay.
Kohler bath fittings.
Yes.
That is what we're giving, and we standard ride. We ride Kohler or similar. वो तो standard है. It is whatever it is or similar. But when the time came for delivery, because when we showed the flat and when the time came for delivery, it was a lag of almost 2.5 to 3 years, where the prices of Kohler had gone up significantly. And I was safe because I had committed it is or similar. तो similar मेरे लिए Jaguar भी similar है, Grohe भी similar है,
yes.
Everything else is similar.
Correct.
But then at that time we took a conscious decision कि अगर Kohler दिखाया है तो Kohler ही तो पहले it costed 30% more, 20% more. So that is a stand that we took. So it was not a gimmick that we were offering. We were promising customers. It's a promise that we stand. It's a promise. Correct. We called the customer in with some promises, and we have to stand by that promise, even if it makes sense. Even if it means that I have to take a loss. Whatever I am promising, I have to give.
जैसे हम देखते हैं मार्केटिंग में भी बहुत सारे गिमिक्स ऐसे भी होते हैं, pay XYZ, pay 10%, pay 90% on position. That's a subvention scheme which come from the bank. But recently RBI has also banned that schemes, and it is completely on developers' front now. So I think somewhere down the line, it has to be restricted.
Yeah.
Because whatever gimmick is, but ultimately the buyer has to suffer, and he has to only pay all this stuff. So whereas I believe in marketing, what customer look at the product, which you also mentioned about the quality, about the product that we're delivering on the promise of whatever we made so far, and are we really delivering that?
Yeah,
that's important. Whatever marketing you say कि ये offer है, ultimately on the table he says कुछ नहीं चाहिए. क्या बेस्ट हो सकता है वो बताओ, and what best you can give me at that price, that's very important for him.
That is true.
The last round of the session which is there on this podcast, we are doing it. That's a rapid fire.
Okay.
I'll ask you a few questions. You have to answer it very rapidly.
ठीक है. I'll try.
Just one word, nothing more. So what do you think, Mumbai, affordable or unaffordable?
बीच में.
Powai is really premium.
Yes.
Gold or real estate?
Real estate. Builder हो भाई.
Even Prime Minister also said this.
Yeah. Gold बचाओ, real estate लो.
Buy now or wait?
Buy now. by now.
Middle class stretched or safe?
Slightly stretched.
Government policy supportive or restrictive?
I prefer not to answer.
What do you see next Powai? Bhandup or Nahur?
Next, Powai. Definitely Nahur because of GMLR.
Real estate, emotion or logic?
I think it's
That's
a
a tough one.
it's a bit of both. I mean, people love it because of अपना घर होना चाहिए. Logic because it is one of the safest assets.
Correct.
Reality, it will not give you it will not give you the previous returns as जो पुराने returns थे. अभी it is very difficult. पैसे डबल होते थे. It is difficult now, but it is a safe investment compared to your stock markets. आज मेरा भी portfolio 2.5 साल से flat ही है. At least इसमें rent तो आती थी.
Luxury.
Time.
I was supposed to add lifestyle or status. You said time. What do you feel Mumbai is?
It's home here. Wherever I've been in the world, I always come back to Bombay. That's why I said, like in the start, I told you, 3 साल रहा US में, बोला यार, now I'm missing Bombay, अभी जाना है वापस. After a point, if you're used to Bombay, you really can't stay anywhere else. You get used to the life, you get used to the safety, you get used to the pace. Everything else is just secondary.
Right.
Yeah.
ठीक है. It was nice having you, Karan, on this show, on this podcast. How was your experience?
Experience was good यार. पहली बार आप लोग ने मुझे स्पॉट पे डाल दिया ऑन कैमरा.
आ
जाओ बिठा दो कैमरा पे. But yeah, the experience was good यार.
Yeah, same here.